Wow, that was a spin. There was a minute I was like, are we gonna get to go live today? I thought it was the death spin. Hey everyone, listen, you might be a midlife woman and you are wanting to step into 2024 in a bold way, right? And if this is you and you've been kind of on the fence of feeling a little bit like you're not sure what's next, you know that there is more to life than the one you're living. Okay, lean in. Hi, my name is Jen, the founder and owner of Laughing Lotus Wellness, and I'm a midlife revolution coach. And what I do is I help women really uncover their strength and their power to stand boldly in their purpose and legacy. So today, it's been a long time since I've been live. Hey, I sort of look like I fell right out of the 80s, but whatever, it's fine. So today is a more casual work day. Fridays are usually casual work days in my office. So I'm popping in today to chat about 5 things that might be blocking your bold action. First of all, I'm going to identify really quickly what bold means for me. So of course, as always, I have to rename it and give it some jazzy juice because that's the way that I roll. So bold stands for bravely owning the life of your dreams. That's actually what I like to recreate bold as in terms of a phrase. So with that in mind, if you're leaning into 2024, and so many people are doing the New Year's thing, right? I get it. I'm doing it. So if you're out there, I feel you. High five. I did my second workout of my week this week. Yay me. Right. So everybody's got goals and things that they're working on and you want to lean in. And I think that taking bold action is one of the most powerful things we can do. And this week I had a beautiful experience where I was like, oh my God, everyone needs to think about this. Okay, ladies, lean in. Ready? And if you say, hey, please say, hey, please let me know you're here. Let me know if you relate to any of these. Say, hey, give me your name, which I know sounds really obnoxious, but I'm on several platforms. So that when you're like, hey, blah, 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 I'm like, I don't know who the hell you are. So please tell me who you are because I like seeing you here. Okay. Number 1, ready? Oh, this is a good one. Okay. So over apologizing. How do you give away your bold action? How do you give away kind of your power? This is how I want you to think about it. 1, apologizing. Women have a pandemic of apologizing all the time. It's horrible. I've done other talks about it. Hey, Lauren, how are you? Nice to see you. It's so good to see you. Okay, I just had a minute because my brain had to like tabulate. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I love Lauren. I've not spoken to her in like a hot minute. Oh, okay, I'm good now. So I always love seeing familiar faces. Oh, it's been a long time. So good. So stop apologizing. Stop over apologizing. That's number 1. Okay. Number 2, directly related, but I want you to, this is a good one. This was a good discovery this week. A client talking about, she is creating a new business. She has been doing taxes for a very long time in a family business. The family business was closing down as a whole, but she was going to open her own new business. Who here knows how much I love women entrepreneurs? Just saying. If you know me, you know how much I freaking love women entrepreneurs. So I'm so excited for her. What this meant, though, was it meant that she was going to have to send out all of these letters to people saying, hey, I know we've been a family-run business for a million years, and you've trusted us, and you know us, and you were planning on my doing your taxes, and sorry about that. That's not going to happen exactly the way that we thought it was going to. So that sucks. And she was really struggling. She was stressed because she cares about all these clients. She didn't want to let anybody down when she's like, I'm doing this on my own. I can't take thousands of clients with me. It ain't going to happen. True story. Okay. So a letter goes out. She proceeds to get about, I don't even know how many calls. Okay. So here's what she was talking about. And this was one that was a really cool breakthrough for me and my awareness this week. She was like, I found myself explaining myself over and over and over again. I was like, oh, what? Oh, hi, Kylie. How are you? Oh my God, from Brisbane. Woo! Australia's in the house. Look at that. I'm living large today. I got people across the globe. That's so good. Hi, Kylie. It's so good to see you. She was over explaining herself. And I was like, that is a way to keep apologizing without saying I'm sorry. So don't over apologize when you don't actually mean you're sorry for an action you took that didn't go the way you wanted. Okay. That's where an apology is appropriate. Okay. Mistake making, appropriate. Everything else that women apologize for, not necessary. Second, I want you to stop over explaining yourself. Have you found yourself doing this ever? I am a famous over explainer because I don't want to be uncomfortable. So it is easier for me to try to explain my way out of something because it makes me feel more graceful. We don't have to do that. We're actually not required to explain ourselves over and over and over again. Okay. Now, if you say, because, for example, my client had already explained it, it was really painful for her. to have to like tell people she cared about, I'm so sorry, I'm one woman, I can't take you all. Then to have to explain and feel like she's backpedaling. And I'm like, no. That's just another way to freaking keep apologizing as a woman. Stop over explaining yourself. Okay. All right. So number 3, watering yourself down. We all know what this one is. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because you know exactly what I'm talking about. Stop watering yourself down. Stop making yourself more palatable. I got news for you. By the time you hit midlife, you're like, F that noise. Because guess what? If somebody doesn't like me, I don't care. I'm not going to lie. About 40, it started to really land for me. And as I've aged, and I'm 49 now. Hi, Angel. Oh my God. How are you? I know. Oh, you look at me. You're so sweet. I look like I fell right out of the 80s doll. But it's casual Friday. You know how I roll? Nice to see you, sweetheart. It's been fun to watch your stuff, by the way. I'm keeping an eye on you, girl. You're doing good things. So listen, don't make yourself more palatable for somebody else because all you're doing is losing you. You're losing your really great juice. Whatever you carry around in the world that makes you unique, talented, strong, powerful as a human being, you lose it every time you water yourself down, right? Makes perfect sense. And at the end of the day, the only person you're actually disappointing is you. The only person going to feel empty at the end of the day is you. So don't do that. Okay. Not speaking your truth. How often have we kept it lodged inside of our throat somewhere? The thing that we knew that was in our heart that we didn't say. This is a really toughie for a lot of women because it takes assertiveness, right? It is a lesson. It has taken me forever to learn. So I am literally zero judging any woman doing any of these things. I want you to hear me loud and clear. Been there, done that, have the t-shirt to fucking prove it. I'm just going to tell you right now. Okay. So I am not coming down on anybody because every single one of us has been in one of these positions, if not all 5. Okay. So listen in, and if any of these really resonate for you, give me your one that you're like, ooh, okay, because that's what I want to hear from. Which one is landing for you? Okay, the last one. This is a biggie, and I will try not to spend a lot of time on this one, but it really bums me out. I'm not going to lie, and this is something I have not spoken about a lot. I will be really honest about this. The other way I see women give away their power is pretending to be someone else. Okay. Let me explain. You're like, wait a minute, Jen, are they putting on a costume? Are they dressing like blah, blah? No. But what I see are a lot of people that are out there in the world, particularly, honestly, some women business owners that want to adopt what everyone else is doing. This is really tough. And let me tell you, the vortex, apparently this is the vortex, the tornado, I don't know, is strong. It's like a Jedi to not suck into that stupid vortex because we see everybody doing the things, whether it's lives, what someone's teaching, how they're teaching. And in some ways, guys, and someone said this once, it was such a smart thing that someone said, look, we're not reinventing new shit, friends. We're just recreating stuff that's probably been around for a long time, all of us. I mean, in one way, shape, or form. Yes, there's innovation. Don't get me wrong. But for many of us that are doing business in social media in some way, shape, or form, it's kind of all been done. We're just giving it our own spin. I'm not talking about that because that's like normal. I'm just saying that when I witness really beautiful, strong, smart women been there, done this, again, have the t-shirt to prove it. Oh, but I should be like that. I should add that thing into what I do. I should call myself this. And all I'm doing is, this is me. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Why am I saying this? Because that's where your power is. Your power. If you are nerdy, smart, research-based, stay in your lane. Your people are going to love you the most when you show up exactly in that way. Bear your freaky flag, whatever it is for you. Lay into that space and be who you are. That's what people are actually always going to be the most attracted to, friends. It isn't you borrowing from somebody else. And I don't mean stealing someone's content. I'm just saying, be who you are. Literally be who you are. I love when I witness women get in social media, get in their business, be in their business, doing their thing, and they're so effing real. Whether that is someone, I swear, let's just be real, whether it's swearing, whether it is boldly sharing your stuff and taking no shits. I love that. When I see women, it's like, you know what, this is who I am, take it or leave it. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. I have literally taken a really long hiatus in order to give myself the capacity to step back because I can't. Oh, so sorry, friends. There you go. Getting a call. I'm not going to take it. So anyway, so I just know that even I had to take a step back from social media because it's so easy to get in that space, that mind space. It's such a fuckery. And so when I started getting back in just a little bit ago in like January, I was like, ooh, I feel it creeping in again. Oh, listen, trust me when I tell you, you will do so much better and be so much more successful in standing in your power when you are in your lane. I don't mean don't learn new things. That's not, you know what I'm saying, right? We all know what I'm saying. I am just telling you that I absolutely love and honor the women that show up in their businesses completely who they are. No apologies, okay? And so I have to check myself too for that vortex, that shit vortex that we can get stuck in. So today, is it a good time that everybody's going to come and hang out with me on social media? Probably not. It's a Friday. Nobody gives a shit. Also, it's not a time I normally went live. Guess what? Don't give a shit. I am tired of doing my business according to a consistent set of rules that somehow got created or doled out to me. And listen, good learning tools, right? I'm not dissing anybody. That doesn't mean it's for me. I've had to learn how to unravel. This is what we do in midlife, unravel all that stuff that I thought I knew and go, you know what, that's okay. And that's okay for someone else. It doesn't work for me. And it took me a very long time to get to the place where I can say that. That's all I'm really saying to you is look at what really works for you. Where are you authentic? Thank you, Angel. Praise Jesus, everybody. I feel like, amen. Apparently need to be in a Baptist church today. I don't know. This is all I'm saying. And I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it because I want to give your power back to you. If you're listening to me and you're like, do you want to do that? I'm giving, here you go. Just be you. Just be, you can't be anybody else. You won't be anybody else successfully. Just be you. So this bums me to hell out. When I see it, I'm like, oh, girl. And I don't mean it to be mean. Just be who you are. Oh my God, you are as you are. Friends, I teach purpose, right? This is my gem. My underlying gem of everything is all about purpose. Okay. Your purpose is in using your unique talents and gifts and strengths. So if you're acting like somebody else, are you living in your purpose? No. Okay, good. So we're all in agreement on that. So this is all I'm saying. And so listen to your own power, your own instincts, the things that make you who you are. If you're quiet and soft-spoken, be quiet and soft-spoken. If you're not a big social media fan, don't go on social media as often as you think you have to. Who made that rule? No one. No one. Okay. You want to create something in a way that is completely novel and unique, and you just are like, I'm going to do my business in my way. Hell yeah. This is me clapping for you. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. I think it's really, really important. And so these are 5 ways that we inadvertently don't realize we're giving our power away, which then prevents us from being bold. So that's going to be the theme of the month. I have some videos coming out. I've got some new vlogs that will be rolling out starting next week. And I'm going to minimize how many vlogs I'm doing. What? Because I decided I hated doing it the way that I was. And then you know what I did? I burnt out. And then you know what I did? I stopped doing it all back together. Okay. So let's learn something. Okay. And let's not do the same thing. So I'm just inviting you to contemplate that these 5 things might every once in a while trip us up. If you're willing and powerful enough, wink, wink, to share with me, is there one of these that's really tough? I'm going to list them off one more time. We'll not talk about them in depth because I already did that. You can go back and listen later. But I want you to feel like you can step into your power, into being the bold woman that you are meant to be. And that's really what this is all about. What I do is helping empower women again to remember themselves, that power that they've been carrying, because sometimes in midlife we freaking forget. We're covered in all the layers of shit we're doing from here to here, and it can be really easy to get disconnected. But in fact, my friends, you are full of fire. You are full of passion. Every single one of us looks just a little bit different, which is so amazing. And really honoring and respecting who you are and how you're wired is exactly what I want for you. Okay, one last time, listing off the 5 things, 5 blocks to being bold. Okay, 1, over apologizing. 2, over explaining, which is another way to apologize. Watering yourself down. Not speaking your truth, and then for the love of all that's holy, please be who you are. Stop pretending to be somebody else. You don't have to do what they're doing. Do you. Stay in your lane because people will love you because you are authentic. Stay your regular old freak flag flying just as you are, because I swear to you, be more successful and you will feel more powerful in the end. Don't give parts of yourself away in a way that you think pleases someone else, because guess what? If it's pleasing someone else, it likely isn't pleasing you. Okay. Authenticity is so important today, right? So important. We see so many business people and so much shit on the webs and social media. It's like, who's real? What's what? Blah, blah. Right. I get it. Oh my God. The one thing I'm like, the person that's authentic, I'm like, I don't even know if you're my person, but you're talking and I'm leaning in. More, please, because we're hungry for it. Do you want to appeal to everybody? Be you. Be you. You are magic all by yourself. You don't need anything else. You don't need to borrow from somebody else. Just be you. Okay, that's it for today, my friends. If you're interested, you are welcome to head over to my website. I have tons and tons of free videos there that are all sorts of tips for good life, midlife living. Feel free to go check that out. That's at laughinglotuswellness.com. Hang tight with me. I'll be on when I'm on. When the spirit moves me, I'll be back in here. When it doesn't, I won't. But I will be offering more materials to you to support your midlife revolution. It is my goal and mission to make sure that you have the best midlife that you want to have on your terms. So my friends, I will see you next time. Stay cozy with me. Hang tight. There'll be more stuff coming. But if you have one of these that really related for you, I would love to hear it in the comments, because that to me, I'm like, okay, good. Let me know, because then I'll keep creating content that answers and moves into those spaces that you feel like you might need. Take care, everybody. So good to see you. Until next time, hang tight, everybody. Much love and light.